Alright, had to turn me on the radio over here because I'm getting ready to cut some material. Yes indeed, what we're going to do is take this respective piece of pine here and square it up. Then I'm going to go in here and pull my router out and route the edges and paint it white. It's going to go up on Mr. Andy's ceiling because the projector we hung needs to move back 2 inches, and I don't want to make the ceiling look like Swiss cheese. So I'm going to make this board here go up like a flange, you know, a good old flangehoosen. Put that up there, and then we're going to remount it, and we're able to scooch it back a couple inches. And if that don't work, we can move the respective board back a couple inches, get it in position, because when it projects onto the wall, which the wall will be the screen, it has a respective ratio of proportion. And if it exceeds the outside edges and up and down, it'll be too big for the screen or too little, and we want that sumbitch just right. So that's what we're going to do. Then the chop saw's out, because we're going to take this other board and I have to make some pieces of backing. The backing will go inside the wall after I cut the respective hole. The respective hole will be squared up with a level, so once I cut it, I can put it back in and plug the hole and tape and mud it later, if necessary. Also, if it gets all jacked up, I have extra drywall. And that's cool, because it was on the floor here with this other damn drywall, which I want to get out of here. And Mr. Doug didn't help me with that. You know, I'll show you. Here's what Mr. Doug helped me with. You know, it's still sitting there. He put his laptop and stuff up on this deck right here. And then he was sitting here. This was Mr. Doug's respective position while he visited. I mean, there was stuff to work on here. You know, we were watching football and getting fishing gear ready and shit like that. You know, I had to take him out front a couple times and pressure wash him off and take him for walks, wire brush him before we went over to Miss Judas, you know, the regular shit. He didn't do no videos riding the BMX or anything like that. So anyway, we have the tools for the agenda today, which are a couple screw guns with a drill as well. We've got a toolbox, a vacuum, got a jigsaw, we got the sander. We got our hardware in the respective tubs, a little bit of P-tape right there. Yes, if you're a plumber, the white tape, the pink tape, the yellow tape, which is for gas and plumbing respectively, can be called P-tape as well. But when you're going to pin shit to the wall and you mean business, this is the real McCoy. It's metal. You screw that in to hold your shit down. And we got a fine tool there because, you know, it should come out fine. We have the respective paint after we cut it. We got some fucking Kills to duff it, and we got some bare white paint, typically off the shelf from Homo Bito. Caulking for it. We have our respective nails, screws, and electric ready. Got our levels over there, and we're gonna cut this here. It's up. I'm short. We got ladders. So with that said, we're going to set this up. Look, I got it on a tripod this time, dude. I'm getting fancy with this shit, man. Look at that. Well, now look what it does. We'll fix that in a minute. That's all we do. See you when I start cutting, if I can keep my fingers and all that.